Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We want to talk about the subwave structure that we talked about yesterday already. Don't want to make the video too long because not too much happened here, but we climbed a little bit further, broke above the previous high, but only briefly. We did not sustain. And as I said to you, we want to see 5 waves up and we want to see 3 waves down to confirm we have bottomed here. Cannot confirm it before. The reason we cannot confirm it before is in Elliott Wave there are 3 levels of confirmation. There is, and I'm going to show it to you, the first level of confirmation that the trend is shifting, in this case from a correction back into an uptrend, which would be, by the way, from a wave 2 correction into a wave 3 rally. Yeah, I mean that is still the overall scenario here, that we're waiting for that rally. So I'd be extremely careful on the short side here, but you need 3 levels of confirmation. So basically the first level of confirmation that you get in Elliott Wave is that you get 5 waves to the upside. We want to see them. You could argue we have 5 up. I showed you yesterday the subwave structure count here for this advance that started on Monday. This is playing out nicely at the moment, but it's not complete yet, but you could argue we have 5 waves up here. Don't get me wrong, this is really a subwave structure count and they can change quickly and they are less reliable, but you need to see 5 up. You could argue we have that. So maybe we have a 5 up already. Maybe we have the first level of confirmation yet that the trend is shifting. Then you need the second level of confirmation, which is an ABC structure to the downside. Now this is now the next stronger decline. When that happens from here, the first stronger decline, and this is in 3 waves, then we can argue indeed the trend has shifted. The third level of confirmation in Elliott Wave is that we need to see 5 waves up. Not 5 up, but that we need in another impulsive structure the previous high of the first 5 wave move to the upside. We need that broken. So basically what that means is that the first 5 waves, they are a wave 1, okay? The second 3 waves down, or the second wave down basically, that's the wave 2, here the ABC, and then we get the third wave. So when the third wave breaks above the previous wave 1 high, that is confirmation. Confirmation is not certainty. That's what many don't understand. It's still probabilistic, but probabilities increase massively that this is then the pattern that plays out and you should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. Important though, that this is just analysis. Well, if I tell you I cannot confirm it yet, it doesn't mean I wouldn't still take a trade, right? That's completely different. I only can provide you here the analysis. Strategy wise, I mean, you need to make that decision for yourself what you do, but I can tell you that I personally, when I buy, generally I don't wait for confirmation. I wait for the second level of confirmation because I trade pullbacks, right? So I would, for example, enter here at the low of a wave 2 if I want to trade a move. This means they can still fail, but at least the reward to risk is massive. If people wait really for confirmation that the price is in this pattern, they would enter here. Well, then you're a breakout trader, guess what? Okay, but then the support is down here. So as a breakout trader, it always hurts when it fails. It will fail probably less, but when it fails, it hurts. Here, as a pullback trader, the trades will fail more often, but they don't hurt that much because your reward to risk is amazing. You can have more failures, but if you trade for reward versus risk, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you trade for reward versus risk and not for hit rate. But these are the levels of confirmation. Now, again, waiting for confirmation is a bit like waiting for volume to confirm something. When you wait for volume to confirm a move, the crowd is already there. It's a bit like being late to the party, yeah, as the fundamental analysts often are. So that's why we've got these trend reversal areas on the chart, right? And when the price comes close or gets into it, that's when we have a valid setup, a valid 1-2 setup, and the third wave rally could be starting. Now, I don't necessarily wait for it to start. That's the thing, right? That's just why I cannot confirm yet that we're already in the third wave. But we are only here. Yeah, we're basically at the moment somewhere here with Bitcoin. Okay, in this particular smaller move. I mean, not talking about the larger move. I'm talking about the smaller move. In terms of the larger moves, yeah, we are already, as you can see, if we zoom out, and I wanted to make the video quick actually, but anyway, this here is the move that started in November. Here I highlighted to you as well. Looking at the bigger picture, we need to see a 5-wave move up, which we saw. We need to see a correction down into the support area, which we did, and we need to see a break above the previous high. We've got all the confirmations we can have as per market structure that an uptrend is ongoing and that we are in the third wave. That doesn't mean it couldn't still fail, right? That's why we risk manage, but it still means we have all the confirmations we need. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. And I'm not telling you we are in the bull run, but I'm telling you the chances have increased. I saw it earlier today that the Bitfinex, is it the Bitfinex CEO or some of the guys there? An analyst or something said that we are probably in the early stages of a bull market. Now, it's hard to believe, I know, and I'm not telling you we are. We could just be in an extended bear market rally, but it doesn't matter from a trading point of view. You know, nobody has got a crystal ball, right? But we analyze market structure. So that's why we need to see the 5 up. So we need to see 5 up, 3 down. It could still be that we get 5 up here and see 5 waves down. And that's why we need to see those confirmation levels, right? If we see 5 waves down, it's just a C wave which is coming down to complete this wave 2. How can that be? Very simple. That can happen because Bitcoin didn't reach the 50% retracement on the way down. So it's quite a weak correction that it did anyway. And the overall pattern could be that this is just an A wave here. The move up is a B wave. And the B wave itself, is currently ongoing. And then we get a C wave down. And within the B wave, we have an A wave up, a B wave down, and the C wave up. The C wave up is a 5-wave move. So 5 waves up is not enough to confirm that we're already in a third wave. But after a C wave, which would be the bearish pattern, we would see 5 waves down. But if we see 3 waves down and it's holding support, then we can say, okay, the trend has reversed. Now, the pattern I showed you yesterday in the last video seems to be playing out. We talked about another high here for the wave 5 or 3. That worked out. Let's see if we actually reached the target. I didn't check that. I think we looked at these targets. We said, okay, we measure wave 1 through 3. We go to the low of the 4. And then I gave you a few targets, a target range basically. Here, the 38.2 fib level extension, the 61.8. It nearly reached the 61.8. So it's a good area for a wave 5 to stop. Then came down quite a bit. And it could be that this 4th wave in which we now are, yellow 4, is maybe forming a triangle or so. But it still has a bit of a way to go as per this analysis. Obviously, this is really a lower degree wave count. You can interpret this in different ways probably, but this for me is the one that makes most sense. Now it's questionable if it makes sense to analyze a 30-minute chart, but you know, there's not much happening otherwise, so let's do it. Here it's important that it now stays above 27,976. This wave 4 shouldn't go any lower. If it does that, if it's holding it, we can still expect that 5th wave up. So holding the micro level of support will enable it to give it with a high likelihood a 5th wave of a 3rd, then another 4th and another 5th, and then we should have 5 waves complete. Now, sometimes you don't get this last high, okay? And as I said, you can interpret this in different ways. I would rather see it here as a guideline to understand the key support levels that need to hold to continue to the upside. All right, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.